There be giants. If you're over 5'11", sorry, your pronouns are fee, fi, fo, fum. Listen here, you little crap. If you're under 5'11", sorry, your pronouns are oompa, loompa, doompa-doo. We had a post on here a while ago of, how does a, non-binary samurai kill their foes? They slash them. I got crap in the comments for pronouncing the slash despite it being the crux of the joke. So now I'm looking at this post like, what bizarre nonsense will come up in the comments this time? And I'm excited. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo, and today we are looking at r/Tumblr, a subreddit dedicated to posts from Tumblr.com. They escaped the quarantine zone and now grace us here on Reddit, and now they're on YouTube. The content cycle is complete, so let's just get right into it. The best part of reading this is that the oracle at Delphi was just some teenage girl that was tripping her tits off. God, I love reading about stupid drama in ancient Greece. Like there's an athlete named Theagenes who was so good at every kind of athletic contest that when he died, one of his opponents would go to beat the crap out of a statue of him out of spite. But then one day the statue fell on the guy and killed him. So the Greeks took the statue to court for murder, convicted it, and threw it into the sea. Actually, I left the best part of the story out, which is that a plague then struck, and when people consulted the oracle at Delphi, she was like, well, you peed off Theagenes, so they had to go and dig the statue back up out of the frickin' water. Oh, that's a lot to unpack. The top comment is correct. This is the kind of superstitious weirdness that I can get behind, Like, I can get down with this. This is incredibly stupid, but it literally just stemmed from this guy is so goddamn cool, right? That someone was so mad that his statue existed that they fought the statue and lost. And I just think that's hilarious. You might want to... That would be the right amount of motivation as far as I'm concerned. Professors who have only interacted with other academics for years. What do you mean you don't know multivariable calculus yet? Professors with small kids. Thank you for not putting the lab equipment in your mouths when I turn my back. Bringing this back to share the one time I slept through part of a Zoom meeting with my PhD advisor who has a toddler, and he told me he was fine. That just meant that I was a good sleeper. Professors who work with graduate students, if you finish the multivariate calculus work this week, you can put one piece of lab equipment in your mouth. Oh, look, I'm a programmer. I'm an artist. I do a lot of math, and I was really bad at it as a kid, but I have to admit, I think the thing that really got me the most is my art professor. Someone asked him in class one day, is this what it's like working in the industry? Because we were so busy, we were all over the place, and he literally looks at us and goes, no, this is basically crunch, and y'all been in crunch for about 4 years at this point. And that has stuck with me, because how is that sustainable? How is that sustainable? It wasn't, but just man, I feel this, especially the middle one, because kids would get in trouble for sleeping in class, but there are some professors who would just be like, I'll give them the notes later, they clearly need it. And I think that's fantastic. The Indian cuisine became the best made food in the UK. I've repeatedly seen British people make fun of American food for apparently always being either too sweet or too salty. But our cuisine is still pretty mild compared to a lot of other countries, and having repeatedly tried British food, I'm pretty sure the term you're looking for is having any flavor at all. Britain invaded over half of the world for spices and then decided they didn't like any of them. You're half joking, but that is legitimately what happened. No, seriously, this is not a joke. Britain invaded half of the world for spices and never used any of them. And now they've got beans on toast. Their culinary achievement. Frankly, I'll keep making my egg sandwiches because there's a little bit of spice, there's a little bit of savory, but most importantly, it's not beans on toast. Okay, it's not a bread sandwich, that's a thing, look it up. The teacher is committed to teaching. That feel when your teacher is in line behind you at Starbucks when you're supposed to be in that class right now. Update. He didn't want to actually buy anything. He just wanted to follow me to class. Showed up to class 15 minutes late with Starbucks and the teacher. There was a Starbucks on my college campus way back when, and it was in the same building as some of my major courses. And if I was late, I would intentionally go out of my way to get Starbucks to just fulfill the meme. If you're going to do the bit, commit fully. Best ScoobyDoo movie. I know you. All you care about are swimsuit models. No, I'm a man of substance. Dorky chicks like you turn me on too. That has always been the funniest freaking line to me in this movie. I cry every time I watch. Something about this just makes me want to go Bobby Kotick, and we're just moving on. Allegedly Bobby Kotick. In this house, we love and support cute and healthy dogs. A breeder in the Netherlands has been working to make the French Bulldog a healthier breed. By God, they look like dogs now. breeder. You know what? Frick this. Unselectives your breeding. Genuinely. I'm so happy to see this. I've seen this post so many times, and every time it brings me so much joy because that dog looks like it's going to live such a healthier life. Because you know what? I'm willing to bet it can give birth without human intervention. We really messed up pugs. We really messed up bulldogs. And I'm happy that we're finally starting to, like, undo that in some capacity, you know? I think that's super important. My lazy go-to meal is beef Wellington, obviously. I'm tired of people saying, here's my go-to lazy meal, and then they start chopping an onion. Put your lazy meal into tags. I'm so sorry, but it's risotto, and it does have chopped onion. In my defense, I keep a giant bag of pre-chopped onions in the freezer. Your lazy meal is risotto. What is your lazy dessert? A freaking souffle? Is your go-to quick read waiting for the bus? The freaking Poetic Edda in its original Old Norse? Risotto? Are you an alien? Yeah. I'll be real. My favorite quick meal, it is what I call the chicken nugget salad. I keep a bag of high-protein, low-fat chicken nuggets in the fridge, throw them in the air fryer for about 10 minutes, chop them up, put them on a salad in place of croutons. I get my protein, I get my greens, I get a little bit of salad dressing for my fat, and I'm a happy boy. Highly recommend. Put a little bit of feta in there. You know what? Feta comes pre-crumbled. Even less steps you gotta do. The worst part is tossing the salad because I make too much and it goes out of the bowl, and then I'm sad that I've wasted some food because it landed on the floor. Aunt Debbie for president! Elon Musk, I'm a weirdo because I'm autistic. Everyone else, you're not weird because you're autistic. You're weird because you're a billionaire daddy's boy LARPing as an investor and entrepreneur whose intergenerational wealth is based on slavery and apathy. Arpathead? Look, I'm an artist, please understand. Leave the autistic community out of your cringe fest. Autism hasn't got anything to do with it. He's an a-hole because he's got about 70 different silver spoons shoved right up his ass. My Aunt Debbie discussing Elon Musk after several glasses of Chinati. Aunt Debbie is right, and she should drink up and say so. Tumblr would like to buy Aunt Debbie several more rounds. All hail Aunt Debbie. Look, worshipping billionaires is weird, uncomfortable, and cringe. Don't do it. Never do it. So many of these people come from intergenerational wealth that if you're like, oh, if I follow their habits, I'll make it happen. No, you won't. It creates grind culture, which leads to burnout, and frankly, while this might contribute to parasocial relations, I care about too many people to have that happen to them. Love yourself, find what works for you, don't listen to tech mongols, billionaires, etc. They were basically born into this. We weren't. We have to find what works for us to get there ourselves if that truly is your goal. But please, by all means, take care of yourselves first. Be a little uncomfortable, fail fast and grow, but don't worship billionaires. This is my own original idea. I think copyright infringement should be legalized everywhere for any reason at all, forever. I think copyright infringement should be legalized everywhere for any reason at all, forever. This is my own original idea. That's a good idea. I wouldn't want people re-uploading my content or, selling my games as their own, but I do think we need to be a lot more lax with copyright laws because, by God, I cannot use footage from Nintendo trailers. What? Lie, who cares? You ever get fatigued so bad that you're lying down and it feels like you need to lay down more? Advanced laying, somehow. Do you mean sleeping? I'm not sure if they do penis enlargement pills 03. Nah, just laying down, but more laying. Laying beyond the physical bounds of objects and surfaces. Flipping through the floor like Bethesda published me. Is this why I lay on the floor sometimes instead of the couch or bed? Cause it's more lay. I lay on the ground because it's firm and comfortable and gives me the support I need when nothing else can. I've also been told that this might be due to neurodivergency. I don't know. All I know is that floor comfy. Toph has been reborn! Jesus frick. Okay, so I'm a waitress at this restaurant that's open really late, and it's nearly what I am, and this family comes in, and I'm so tired that I handed their blind son a menu, and he's like, thank you, I'll just read this. In a serious voice, and I fricking snorted. God dang it, I put their frickin' food down and no one was talking, so this little crap explains, well, it looks delicious. I love this frickin' kid. Toph has been reborn. All hail. Childhood home. It's fine to live with your parents into your 20s. It's only landlord and real estate developer propaganda that said it was shameful. You're supposed to hook up at bars and make sweet, passionate love in your childhood bedroom. And then when the girl leaves after you, mom glares at this stroll up who deflowered her beautiful baby boy. on the Sonic bed sheets, right? Mine were Pokemon, if I remember correctly. I feel like I remember they weren't Pikachu or any of the 3 starters either. Like, they were just Poliwhirl or something. Incredible Venus energy if she saw the Poliwhirl sheets and still went for it anyway! Yeah, look, I'm not gonna comment on the rest of this because I'd like to stay monetized, right? But it's okay to live with your parents. I moved out when I was 26, roughly, 27-ish. And it took me 7 years to get there, guys. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Take the time you need to set yourself up for success. Oh no. 1800s pug, 2020s pug, 1980s anime girl, 2020 animes girl. I will not elaborate. You might not elaborate, but I will. Anime girls have respiratory problems caused by irresponsible breeding. I've got nothing else to say. We're moving on. Goose! I meant to make this meme ages ago when Pride Month was still on, but But yeah, gay is the Irish for a goose. It's finally Pride Month. Time to reblog this again. Be gay or be goose. Happy Pride Month, everybody. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, share this with a friend who can use a reminder that yes, Tumblr does exist. If you want more r/Tumblr, there'll be no them popping up on your screen in just a couple of seconds, but until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.